Meet Beyonce. I'm a Nat King Cole guy. I'm a Beatles kind of guy, but I'm sure you did very well in the music world, according to what I do know about you. I don't know much about you personally. The other problem I have with a lot of famous actors, actresses, singers, performers is it's hard to get a picture of them without makeup or that have been altered in some way. It's tough on me as a face reader. I got to the point, the more the makeup, the more I knew someone was hiding. Now, I don't think that's the case with people that are professional that have to have makeup. They have whole teams of people that make people up. But to the average person, if you use a lot of makeup, I'm always thinking, what are you hiding? Just my opinion. So on this picture of her without makeup and with makeup, don't know when in her life this was. I don't know her age. Don't know if this is what she looks like today. Beautiful young lady. No one can deny that. Now, there are 9 face shapes. She's mostly a fire face. So fire faces, they're very bright, but they're incredibly sensitive. Too sensitive. They just, this is the person that walks through that perfume department in that department store, Macy's, or whatever it might be, and just has a headache. They just cannot tolerate that kind of thing because of that sensitivity. An interesting thing with her is the right and left eye. And again, I've got 2 pictures of her. I'm going to go with the one without the makeup because the other one, she's smiling and it changes everything. There's lines that form, the eyes become friendlier. Well, shouldn't they when you smile? I mean, so sometimes it's hard to get a face where we can actually give a good diagnostic indicators on it simply because it's hard to find people sometimes not smiling in a picture. But in this picture, if we cover up her left eye and look at her right eye, which is what she shows to the world, there's a hint of anger. I don't know what that's about. Does that have to do with female? Could be. Is she angry at herself? Could be. I don't know. When we do the opposite, we cover up the right eye and only look at the left eye. This is a little, got my attention. And I sat a while and had to just let it flow into my soul and just let the word come out that described it. Actually, were 2 words. She seems a touch lost and she seems a little empty. It is so sad for me to say that. And look, I don't know you, but you're someone's daughter. Someone loves you. Lots of people love you professionally, but it's almost inconceivable that we would see empty and lost in someone that has so much. Interesting eye. Again, I'm just a messenger here. Don't go shooting the messenger. Eyebrows extremely high set. Anything high in the body, just think high standards. She has very, very high standards and will be demanding and want those standards to continue. Don't think that's a bad thing in an artist with her power and her success. I think she's earned that right to maintain those high standards. But it can come across as rather aloof and somewhat haughty to people. Again, I don't know what it'd be like to leave my house and have everybody know who I was. I think it would be uncomfortable. And I might become somewhat haughty if that were the case and just kind of stay away. She's also got these eyebrows that really come in hard. Even on the smiling picture, they're coming in. This is a sign of being hypercritical. Now, again, if she applies this to her career, that's a very positive thing. If she applies this to relationships and friends, it's not going to go so well. So need to probably lighten up on that a little bit from the being aloof and hypercritical. Sometimes what's diagnostic is what we would like to be there and isn't, and that she does not have these lines. They're called fa-ling, F-A-L-I-N-G. Fa-ling means purpose and spiritual strength. Now, the first picture she made very young. She's smiling in the second one. Some people call them smile lines, and these lines indicate purpose and spiritual strength. It's almost inconceivable that someone as successful as her hasn't found her purpose and spiritual strength, but this says that she might be struggling a little bit with that. You can fill those things in to a certain degree, but not this much. I mean, there's nothing there. And this picture on the left is her without makeup, so I find that interesting. That with that lost and empty just gets my attention a little bit. I kind of hurt for her. My heart just feels for her because the world sees her as this incredible success, multimillionaire, and yet I'm picking up things that I'm not totally comfortable sharing. Chin is pointed. This is all about sensitivity. Also is an indicator she needs to be around people, but she can be moody and indecisive at the same time. Health-wise, I think she's very healthy. I think she has a little bit of a tendency towards low blood sugar, some hypoglycemia. If she doesn't eat, she'll get kind of cranky. But it was an interesting face to read. Probably, other than some infamous people, it was the most requested face for me to read. And so, hope you enjoyed meeting Beyonce. And I apologize, Beyonce, if I offended you. Just reading the tea leaves. Have you enjoyed the faces we've diagnosed thus far? Do you have someone you'd like to see diagnosed? Put it in the comments, and it just might happen. Hope you enjoy.